Hey everybody, Jason Burmis here, and imagine in a world where you have to show your papers to have a GMO-induced treat with your family at a table at a maximum of 30% capacity. Well, imagine no more. Imagine no more. And before we get into the spiel and just the whole deal with this and why I'm focusing on this first, because there's a whole lot of propaganda going on right now. But people have to understand why this particular story about Burger King is important. Because by large franchises like this, okay, requiring your papers to sit down to prove that you are from the same household, to eat some kind of literally some Frankenburger, shows you how far gone we are, not only as, you know, a country or a society, but as humanity in general. Okay, as humanity in general, because Burger King is global. Another reason we're going to do this. And, you know, your children, how many families go there? Whether you think, oh, it's trash food or not, it's just another example of this madness. If they're going to do it there and they're going to want the wellness, health, and safety symbol everywhere, right? This is a continuation of oppression. I'm sorry, that's not even a word. And by the way, I want to say this. In my last video, I did some crazy math with $150 million and 330 million people. Someone pointed out in the comments, I'm sorry, I made a mistake. Watch this. Jason Burmis is going to say he made a mistake. Let me tell you what's not a mistake. This is real. Now, a lot of people are saying to me, Jason, oh, do you even know that this is real? Remember what I posted in the beginning, like a year plus ago, that Walmart in certain areas was not allowing you to buy your own seeds? Remember that? People go, that's fake. Blaze TV contacted me in the DMs asking me where I got it. And it all turned out to be real. This is real. This is real. And by the way, get your questions and comments in. I already want to shout out to the tippers over at Rockfin. Okay. Leela Lofton, thank you so much. And then Daniel Flower says, I haven't worn a mask in weeks other than as a chin warrior at work. Also, Massachusetts is the belly of the beast. Deep swamp action. Okay, and who knows where we go with this? At the end, we may have to go uncensored to Rockfin. And by the way, please make that free Rockfin account now if you haven't done it. If you haven't watched my previous videos, they just gave me a weird copyright thing. They want my channel gone. They already gave me strike 3. They took away my channel, and you know, who knows how I got it back? Okay, who knows? Please be informed that under the current public orders, effective immediately, we require each guest to provide photo ID to verify same household address before dining in the same table. Thank you for your continued patronage. Never again. I'll never have a Whopper again. I'll never buy one. If someone comes up and gives it, I don't even know if I'll do that anymore. Someone goes and gets food and that's all that's, I don't know. I know that before I left New York, I had such an Orwellian experience at Brooks House of Barbecue, a place I loved, a place that employed me at one point, a place that I, not only had growing up, but not at the institution because they would tour with barbecue, but worked there, toured with barbecues. My sister worked there when she came up. It helped provide for our family. I loved that place in many respects. I will never eat there again. I will never eat there again. And let's see how many people who this clicks with have the fortitude now to never eat at Burger King again. Again. Okay? And again, get your questions and comments in. You'll be able to skip the line with these little Rockfin, Tipskis, and Hutch. We're fully demonetized here. I'm not even sure how we're going to have a channel much longer, but we're trying. We're trying to stay here. And by the way, James Corbett, shout out to him again. He put out a great video on Corbett Extras, having fun with it and talking about it and how he's talked about this. And, don't cry for him, Argentina. And I love that. And by the way, me and James went back and forth a little bit when this happened. And, he's always been so encouraging, and I just love the guy. And he's put out so much great content. So CorbettReport.com is a very, very important website. By the way, thumbs us up, subscribe, and share if you're not already here at the Burmese Brigade. So I want to show you, just, another thing that now it's like funny, like rock and rollers, the people that are supposed to be anti-establishment are making fun of you. So there's a new song out with Easy Sleazy with Dave Grohl and Mick Jagger, and it says, shooting the boop boop in. Bill Gates is in my bloodstream. It's mind control. But if you watch the video, it also gets into aliens and flat earth, and it's making fun of you. And now the good people at Global Citizen. You ready? iHeartMedia Global. Haven't I always told you this is a globalist agenda? Anybody out there that hasn't watched my stuff for the last, 15 plus years, and they don't understand that this is really about globalism, collectivism. It is really a new world order agenda. That's why we have literally hundreds of people quoted as calling it that in my films, which you can go see for free in the documentaries playlist section. Okay? I would encourage anybody out there to go watch that. Anybody, they're all there. Go, 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 go. Okay? So I don't even want to say the name of the concert series, Boop Boop Live, Global Citizen. It's going to be on all the major networks. We already showed you the Instagrammer earlier. Let's show her again. Where is it? There's good old Sonny Corleone. Listen to what she has to say. This is all a coordinated effort. It's not just mainstream media stuff. Okay, listen to it.
To debate or anything, but I've just seen obviously the vaccine tab and teach their own. If you want to get the vaccine, to each your own. But I did just want to make a little note that I received 2 vaccine campaigns paying thousands of dollars to go and get a vaccine or go and get the vaccine and record it and take a selfie while getting the vaccine.
Okay, so yeah. So this is all real, this is all going on, and now it's your favorite rock stars that are making rock songs, the Rolling Stones. It sucks, man. I like the Foo Fighters, I like Dave Grohl, right? But here they are. I've seen Pearl Jam many times. Global Citizen, Boop Boop Live, the concert to reunite the world. And by the way, you notice Project Veritas's leaks today? About CNN said their next push is about climate change. Did you watch the Jonathan Salk thing? They're all obsessed with it. That's the next play. This doesn't end because of climate change. They're here to oppress you. We need to fight back. That's what, listen, done with the BK. Done with the BK. That's anywhere you see that, you immediately call up the business. You say, listen, I'm going to give you till today to take it down. If I see that here again, you will never get my business anywhere. If you see the well and healthness safety seal, you should probably do the same thing. I'm calling for a boycott of that. I wonder if that'll get me kicked off the platform. Let's hope not. I should be able to talk about this. You should be able to talk about this. And by the way, shout out to Montana. See, again, have a plan. Have a plan. Where I am in Iowa, I'm comfortable now, but I'm close enough to Montana where if we had to make another very long move, I would go there. An executive order banning the development or use of boop boop passports in Montana. Fantastic. Fantastic. Great news. Let's go. Okay. Right there. He's issued a executive order banning the development or use. Love it. Love it. You know what I mean? He says, you want to do it? It's entirely voluntary. Man. Great job. Great job. All right, let's go to the questions and comments. Let's start to get into it. Thumbs this video up, subscribe, and share. Yes, Burger King wants your papers. You got to, and I know all of you. It's all over my Twitter feed. Wait a minute. You don't need a ID to vote, but you need one to sit down and have a burger. Yeah, that is what they're telling you. That is what they're telling you. It's just nuts. It's nuts. Okay. I said this is gonna be wild. It is. Here's my shake my head. Just get the boop. It's worth the mutations to get free donuts and onion rings. Trust the science. Yeah, I can't even read that. I'll die of starvation and let the critters of the wilderness eat my flesh first. Don't tell me. No, it's worse than a free Whopper, Josh Freeman, for the proof of the boop boop. Their new ad campaign, Where's the Boop? Have it your boop, right? Have it your boop. Do we got another one? Oh, nope, that's a different one right there. Can't work or eat there without the boop. My goodness. And you see the NFL leaks? The NFL, it's got a quote on the boop. Old boopity boop. You know they want that boopity boop. Only 58 likes. Can we get 100? Can we get 100? Nope, no more bird. Listen, I'm probably done with all of it. I'm starting to get more and more, not that I shouldn't have been, but more and more motivated. I've got to have even more of a plan than I have right now. Things are moving quickly. Have a plan for you and your family. Decide where you want to be as things progressively get worse. Where you think they could actually get better, where people are going to fight these authoritarian dictates. For instance, again, if you are in New York and you're not behind this assembly bill, right? I'm not even sure where it is. Let's see if I can find it. Yes, it is Bill 4602. Okay, if you're not behind, you need to, if you're planning on staying in New York, this is the bill for you. This is what you have to make people aware of. And if you're not in New York and you're in California or you're somewhere else on the East Coast, someone just said Massachusetts, and you're planning on staying there, you need to find other like-minded people and see where the W's are coming. See where the resistance is coming. This is not just going to go away. Okay? Let's make that clear. All right. What do we got here? And believe me, I'm heartbroken to reunite the world. Global Citizen Concert. Go listen. Now's the time to go watch Invisible Empire: A New World Order to find. We got another Tipsky and Hutch. Let's see. Chris Mullenfield says, "Dude, I know, dude. Yes. Again, they want you to acquiesce to your own slavery. I mean, if you don't think, all right, Burger King maybe less so than McDonald's, at least in my age range of culture." But culturally, the big thing when I was a kid, and I know this is not from the millennial generation really, but was the McDonald's birthday, right? The one with the play park usually. You'd get there, everybody'd show up. It was really easy, right? Every family'd been there. And it was the hamburger meal, the cheeseburger meal, or maybe even the McNuggets. If your parents wanted to spring a little extra scratch, maybe even a double. For some of those kids, depending. This is usually a before 10 birthday party. And everyone loved the McDonald's birthday party because you knew you were getting delicious McDonald's. More than likely, you were going to get an ice cream cake on top of it. You were going to get to play with all your friends outside of school at the cool playground, right? And now you associate that, despite all the supersize me's and all the information out there about it and how unhealthy it is for you and what it really is, you still associate it so much with pleasure, right? I'm guilty. I am guilty. Like there are times I'm sitting there, it's 3 a.m, I'm hungry, I have way better food upstairs that I could easily cook or not eat at all and use a little self-control. But then I'm like, man, I could really go for like 3 McDonald's cheeseburgers. There's one right around the corner, and I do it. It's terrible. But this is my line in the sand that franchises are going to ask for your papers to sit in their restaurant. Nope. If I can give up Brooks, which is delicious, I can give that up. Okay? Yes, homemade burgers do taste better. There's the tweet. Hello, friends. Here early for this one. Thank you, fearless leader. Hopefully 12:15 establishes. So funny. Like, somebody asked, how much longer until I actually have to, let's just say, hail Hitler. He says, how much longer till I have to hail Hitler to get a burger? This is insanity. And he's like, done, of course. Your papers, please. Remember that the Nazis were nice about it. They said, please. The signs up in New York when they were telling you to wear a mask on the street in a small college town that I beloved said, please. It's a great idea. I work for a school district in Los Angeles County. My site has 4 departments, around 25 employees. I'm the only effing one that hasn't gotten through the jab. F the NWO. I'll never bend it on over. LOL, he's central now. IE. So we got another hour. What? Do we have another hour? No, we're up. I didn't mean it. Oh, did I mess something up? I hope not. I hope we're actually, everything's good, right? Good evening, LOL. Disregard. What's happening? Grifting night right along for more morals. I don't even know what that means. Red dye. Okay. Slipknot's first 3 albums were sick. They were. I agree. I didn't hate this last album. You know what? And even the one that wasn't the greatest, Slipknot's, I love Slipknot. Fun shows. And some people get on me about that. Dude, they're so dark. They're so occultic. It's so tongue-in-cheek. And again, it to me, it's not like actual Satanism and worship. And I actually hung out with Mick from Slipknot, the large guitar player, Metal Mask, many, many years ago, over a decade ago now. And they're from Iowa now. I've not run into any Slipknot members here in Iowa yet in my travels. But again, even Rob Zombie, is tough. So one of my favorite horror directors, if not directors in general. I think Halloween 2, his Halloween 2, is vicious. Just read that Twitter. They want to see your address to make sure it's the same as the people you're sitting with. What if my son lives with his mom and I live with... Sorry. No. Oh, that's a big old jump. It's a big old jump. Thumbs it up, subscribe, and share. And guys, remember, I may not be here. This could be it. Who knows? Make that Rockfin account. Make that Rockfin account. Free Rockfin. ROKFIN.com. By the way, thumbs it up. We're still not at 100 thumbs. Thumbs it up. ROKFIN.com. If you are a premium subscriber, and we did get, I believe, 1 or 2 today, you get everybody's premium content. Make sure to endorse Jason Burmis, but you get it all. You don't just get Jason Burmis. It's a great way to support the broadcast. Okay? So let's continue on. Let's see. Hit that like button. Slap it, tap it, lick it, or smack it. Just don't forget them thumbs. What's up, TJ? How we doing? Good morning. Well, Jason did look kind of CGI during his last walk and talk. That's just the front lens on that camera on that I have. I don't know what to tell you. They're not CGI. It's really me. I promise. Anderson Silva probably signed off on it. What are we talking about, Neil? Joey Jordison was a serious drummer. Yeah, not with the band anymore. I did see them while he was, that was who I used to see when I was there. Let's see another Tipsky and Hutch here. Jim Garrison killing it. Still not getting the boop. F that boop, says Jim Garrison. Impossible Burger, I'll pass. Do without the crap I do. Let's see. Nice to see both of you tonight. We got some emojis there. Everyone I follow on YouTube, move to the country. I'm going down with the ship. Yikes. Thought the future is Taco Bell owning all restaurants. Demolition Man. Well, seriously, everybody's, again, hyper afraid of germs. I don't think, especially with that was a sci-fi comedy action, right? Sci-fi comedy action film, Demolition Man. Mostly an action film, but again, sci-fi, comedy, future film. And they weren't ready for the predictive programming of the transhumanist mask movement. They wanted to let you know you weren't going to touch, and that's how you procreate. But they were actually giving you a good message that the free people had to go underground. So really, maybe it was more of a warning of sorts. But I'll never forget that scene when, Sylvester Stallone thinks he's going to get busy with, what's her name? Man, why can't I think of her name? Everybody knows who I'm talking about. From Speed to The Blind Side. to the bird box, to all of it. What do we got? We got another one over here? We do. Thank you guys so much for the tips over there. Monica, she says, is the Global Citizen event the new You Are My Children messaging? Yes. Make the world a better place by getting the boop. Exactly. It's reunite the planet. It's Global Citizen. It's total propaganda to gear you up for the next phase of the climate change propaganda that's coming. They should have just put the boop in the Whopper. Yikes. Yikes. Yikes-a-thon. Let's see. Awesome. See you, Gritch. Where am I going to get my cheapy? Oh, man, rodeo. See, that's one of the ones I ate. Stop it, Dale. I almost missed that more than the Whopper. For those who don't know what a Whopper, they used to have the rodeo cheeseburger, but now they've cheaped out even more. They don't want to give you that slice of cheese, so they just like slap a couple onion rings and barbecue sauce on there for 99 cents to like $1.39, depending on where you live. See how well versed in this I am. Hey everybody. Hey Karen. Where's everyone going to get their heart attacks on a bun now? Everyone's going to go there. Unless we stand up, unless your governor has a spine, unless people understand that Naomi Wolf's warnings are extremely real. They're extremely real. Thumbs this video up, subscribe, and share, by the way. I don't see, I get it. It's not about, sometimes it's not about me and it's not about you. It's about society in general. And there's a reason that post of that Burger King thing is going like, at least for my status on the internet with my amount of followers, etc., kind of viral for me right now. Because it hits home, because it's an institution. It's something my generation has grown up with. Right? Just like, you know, I'm sad I'll probably never go to a Yankees game again. That doesn't make me happy. I liked that. That was an aspect of life I enjoyed. In a way, I'm for businesses to require a what? And this is my thought. Ooh, there's the person teasing. Well, same difference to me. Well, let me tell you something then. I'm sorry that you are intellectually disabled. There has never been a time in history ever, that your status, especially medically in society, let alone anywhere in society, was required to go into a private business ever. Unless, of course, what? You were racist or there was tyranny. Hence, we want, you know, separate but equal, right? You can't come in here and use that water fountain because you look a certain way. And wear that nice little star because no Juden here. That's the real difference. And if you think otherwise, you're disgusting. You're disgusting to make that. Because once that's in, again, the Track Trace Database Society is already here. Now they can regulate your entire movement. And if you watched my Jonathan Salk thing today, this is about moving you to a moralized social credit score based on your behavior as a slave. I'll liken it to this. You remember when you were growing up and you were in school and there was that one person that did everything the teacher said, right? They studied the hardest, blah, blah, blah. They weren't necessarily the smartest person, but they were the narc, right? On everybody, and they followed every rule, right? That's what they want. Obedient slaves that don't question things and narc other people out and then force them into that same situation and then grade you. But the people at the top will never be beholden to this score. Ever. There is no same. Oh, man. Anytime someone makes that argument, it makes me want to vomit. It really does. Gross. Ew. Oh, TJ, Karen, both of you, good evenings. They can stick their burgers. Jack is in the box. What up, Brilford? Me either. I haven't liked Burger King for a long time. Skip the line with questions. That's true. You can get over. Just make that free Rockfin account. And again, everybody that's supporting me over there, thank you so much. We really do appreciate it. Okay. Das racist. I have always hated Burger King. Why are you still watching this on YouTube? Come join on the Rockfin. What is this? Where is that? I would assume Coastlines. It was in my feed. But I guarantee you it is real. That is not fake. That's not so. You can even in the blur line, like above it, you can see like that Burger King is inside. That's not a hoax. You're gonna see it in the next couple days on all the sites. Remember where you saw it first. Burma's Brigade style, underground style, like we do, like we dizzle. Orange County, California is trying to pass. Yeah, of course they are. Of course, get out of those states or fight back now. Correct, Service Monitor. If your family has broken up, you can't have BK with your kids anymore. Nope. Holy crap, just joined. Am I hearing that what I think I'm hearing? Yes. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. That's what you're hearing. That's what you're hearing. Current public orders. Effective immediately. We require each guest to provide photo ID to verify same household address before dining inside. And like I said, go take a look right here on the top. This is real. It's as real as it gets. Again, if you see one at yours, again, do not eat there. First, you shouldn't be eating there anyway because now it's over, right? Anywhere they ask them to do this, they're going to do this. Just like you're going to see those health and wellness safety symbols, just like you see in the commercials now with J-Lo and De Niro and Michael B. Jordan and Wolfgang Puck and Deepak Chopra and Lady Gaga. Gaga. Get the fizzle out of here. I have BK nearby. I'll have to check it myself because if it's so, then I agree. I won't go there anymore. Well, if it does happen in your locals, let's get pictures. Let's put it all over social media. Haven't had in years. Should be easy. The word of the day, class, is transgenesis. This is going to have to be handled the old-fashioned way or things will never get better, just worse. Haven't had a Whopper in years. They are shit. Surprise. Kinda because the OC was leaning away from this bullshit last year. I don't eat there now, so no change. I get it. You are eating a Whopper right now, aren't you, MF Doom, Mad Villain, LMAO. And Doom got kicked off of Twitter today. Yikes. Corbett is a genius, brilliant man with great documentaries. Agreed. My grandson, I just did, T-Sin. I just explained it to you. Literally, you want authoritarian dictates from total monsters, right, that do not care about you at all. At all. Let me repeat that. At all. Maniacs. And you know what? I think it was somebody from my Rockfin feed with the VP Biden or something, tag or something, whatever it was. He encouraged me to go, he or she, I'm not really sure, but to check this quote from John Lennon out, and it's pretty spot on.
I think all our society is run by insane people for insane objectives. You know? And I think that's what I sussed when I was 16 and 12, way down the line. But I expressed it differently all through my life. It's the same thing I'm expressing all the time. But now I can put it into that sentence that I think we're being run by maniacs from.
And by the way, by the time he gets to the end of this, and he talks about a lot of nation states, again, this is pretty old, he talks about how he's going to be put away for them being insane and called insane.
Maniacal mean ends, you know. Maniacs for maniacal mean ends, you know. If anybody can put on paper what our government and the American government, etc., and the Russian, Chinese, what they are actually trying to do, you know, and what they think they're doing, I'd be very pleased to know what they think they're doing.
And they have put it on there, and it is totally maniacal and crazy. It's the transhumanist agenda we talk about.
I think they're all insane, you know, but I'm liable to be put away as insane for expressing that. You know, that's what's insane about it.
That is what's insane about it. That's the true insanity. Okay? You get it? You get it? Let's see. They've ruined my double Whoppers with cheese, no sauces. God damn them. God damn them! Talk about cheeseburgers. They are writing their globalist businesses into the toilet. Transgenesis is the process of introducing an exogenesis gene. Doom! Reese's Cups. It's called transgene into a living organism so that organism will exhibit a new property and transmit that property to its offspring. Interesting. Personally, for burgers, I am a Wendy's man. Quit sugar and white bread. Probably not a bad idea. Burger King is so a failing company, but it's the way they are doing the future. Stand up, do something. The propaganda is strong with this one. Oh boy, here we go. What does that even mean? Wendy's chicken. Let's not get into nonsense. Have it your way, LOL. Gene therapy shots is transgenesis. I used to love Wendy's, but it hasn't been like it used to be for a long time. Wondering what will happen to people that get the boop. Will they turn zombie or what? No one's ever said that here. We got plenty of... The zombie apocalypse is already here. It's been here. Yeah, I've talked about it. We live in the zombie apocalypse, and it's fitting that we now have a zombie sitting in the highest of offices, zombie Joe Biden. No longer Joey B. No longer your lovable, criminal, gangster of a politician. Now a zombie. It fits the narrative, the true narrative. You know, if you can still think for yourself. She's a useful idiot. Boop live. Effing Big Brothers, little bitches. All these stupid ass effers. Is there a way off this planet? Probably not. I'm going to go over to some Rock Finnington questions that are outside of just the tips. I want to say hey to Anthony. He's saying no way. Jim's saying the boobity boop. Okay. And Boopy King. I like that. Daniel Flowers. I just had steak tips. They came out a little dark. Must have been the Coca-Cola I put in the marinade. They can stick with the fake ID or the fake lab meat when the sun don't shine. Yikes, yeah. Coca-Cola was lab made. Yeah, you can see that actually. There's a whole Coke versus Pepsi thing on the History Channel. They actually talk about the introduction of high fructose corn syrup, all that stuff. All right, let's see. Love genetically transhuman animals. Yikes. Let's see. We got some pukage there. I used to like Dave Grohl, Eddie Vedder, the bedwetter. Hey, guys. Apparently, we're all citizens of China now. Rapture Annie, but it's going to be a few years. Dave Grohl gets a high-ranking position post-Great Reset. Yikes. I pray to God, Jesus sends from heaven the wicked losers. Hey, famous people can be the shazeeple too. By the way, almost 300 watch and not even 150 likes. Can we get 150, maybe even 200 thumbs up for this important video? I'll just have to stay blinding drunk till then. Yikes. Judgment is coming, no doubt. The hardest for me to swallow was the fall of Rage Against the Machine. You know, a lot of that they weren't really doing that. So don't get me wrong. Tom Morello's has tweeted some really crazy things out, but I'm holding out hope. Murder King never got my business anyways. Sweet, my birthplace, Montana it is. I think even Jesus must be fed up with this now. Let's see. Passports may be banned, but don't mean there isn't a bigger plan. Again, we're going with places of resistance. Let's see. Bump. I may not agree with what you have to say, but I will defend to the death your right to say it. One of my favorite quotes from a well-known philosopher. Many people will move there, LOL. He will have a heart attack. Hit that like button. Let's see, where are we at? I wish all my family wasn't gone. I don't understand. So many people are still blind to all this, thinking it was going back to normal. They don't want to believe when headlines are saying this. Okay, and it's very hard for them to understand that. They want that's this. There's a reason climate change is going to be the next push on CNN from multiple inside sources that were secretly taped by Veritas. Okay? Climate change. That's going to be you're bad. You're human. Did you see again Jonathan Salk talking about climate change today in a talk to Google a couple years back? I think it was about right around 2 years ago. And talking about how we need to get back into the Paris climate agreement. I'm sure you're going to be banned for speaking out against that soon. We're there, man. We're there. We're there. Again, he says he doesn't want either or. One opinion, one narrative. Epic B, not epic A civilizations. I don't understand how so many people are still blind. Yep. The private businesses, though. What about it, Airborne J? What are you talking about? Private businesses have never, ever, 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 ever been allowed to ask you about a medical procedure, ever, of any kind, ever, ever, ever. Or where you live, by the way. Forget about a medical procedure. Ever. You've never had to give your address up to use a private business, ever. For commerce, ever. And then have to take that and then match it with other people. My goodness. Da-boo-ba-da-boo. Ba-ba-ba. Maybe they are racist. All over your Twitter feed. Is that some kind of boopy about me getting kicked off today? I hope everyone boycotts them. Agreed. What do you mean gone? Let's see. If you are in OC, go to Basilicos. Passed away. BK has a YouTube channel with 108,000 subs. Give him hell. I agree. Funny enough, even if you got the jab, got to get tested twice just to get on an airplane. Yeah, it's craziness. Well, again, everybody thinks that this is over once you get it. There are people that are paying to go on cruises. Okay? They're paying to go on cruises so that they can still social distance and still wear a mask, even though everybody has to prove they've been booped twice. You understand? We went over it 2 weeks ago. You think things are just going back. They don't. Not unless you take it back. Not unless your governor is standing up for you. Now. Oh. Eat at home, fam. Boop like that button. I'm so strong. And if you don't think that like food shortages can happen, did you miss the beginning of this? I was in an area where meat was cleaned out. And then when it came back, after like a month and a half, you were rationed what you could even go in there and buy. Think about how that's going to work with a pass. We're going back to rations now? That's what you want with your Excelsior pass. Can't go to a Bills game without the boot. Sorry, never again. Never again. None. Let's see. Twitter says they will unban you if you get the boop doom. Run to the hills, little Iron Maiden. You won't eat fast food if you know who supplies the miggity meat for most of these Soylent Green burgers. Insane if you stay in New York. Buy seeds. Unlike WW2, there are no allied forces coming to save you from the camps. Yikes. It will never go back to normal ever. You got to take it back. What are your thoughts about Cal Washington's notice of liability? I don't know what that is. Documentary playlist right there from Gritch. Make sure you check it out. It's also youtube.com/InfoWarrior. Make sure your thumb is up, your subscribe, share. Can we get 200 thumbs, by the way? Almost 300 people watching. And remember, make that free Rockfin account. And if you want to support me, all the links are down below. At Jason Burmis is also my Venmo. But the best way to do it is a premium subscription at Rockfin where you get everybody else's content. Make sure to endorse Jason Burmis, and you get a ton of other great content out there, from The Last American Vagabond to Jimmy Dore, right? Graham Elwood, Kim Iverson, Ben Askren, John Fitch, The Convo Couch, Action for Assange, so many others. So definitely make sure to get over there as well. Let's continue on down the line. Everyone can't run to the hills. If everyone did that, that's where they'd come and get you. You're not wrong. I wondered why certain streamers were saying they'd be booped. No BK ever again, so obviously global bullshiz. Global citizen! Boop live. Yeah. Can you imagine the amount of propaganda that concept? I mean, I'll obviously have to do videos on it, but that's going to be maybe one of the most painful things for me to watch ever. If I man, that's going to be tough. Let's see. Good, more cash for the small owned businesses. I don't want to eat Impossible Burgers. Anyway, I hear you there. They're putting pastors in jail and fences around churches here in Canada. Yes, we've covered it. It's nuts. It's nuts. They quarantine hotels, secret government facilities that have been taken over. And Luke Rudowski put this out today. I think we're going to play this right now. I retweeted this one.
And any of this, right? You will be going to court for criminal damage and everything. We have kept them in.
Poor little dog.
Let them do it. And I'll tell you now, no, you're supposed to be here to protect us. You're here to protect us. You are here to protect us. Are you standing under your oath? Are you standing under your oath? His name's not Mark.
Where's my son?
He's isolated.
Step out my way.
No.
Step out
I
my
want
way.
your badge now. I want your badge. Are you?
This is the modern day Gestapo. And when police get sick and tired of doing this, they'll have the other force ready, and that'll be the contact tracers. And remember, defunding the police is really about automation and bringing in the robots to police you. The DARPA dogs.
Where's your warrant? Where's your uniform? Hold on.
Martin, you're under arrest for a breach of COVID regulations. You failed to quarantine in a designated hotel when instructed to do so. You do not have to say anything that may harm your defence if you do not mention something which you later rely on court. Anything you do say may be given in evidence to you.
So again, no real laws, all color of law. Did that guy look really sick to you? He didn't look too sick to me. This is where we're at now. Oh, man. High Mowing is a great place to buy non-GMO seeds. Okay. So glad my millennials didn't have a McDonald's birthday. We lived in the country. Sooner the cities fall, the sooner they come for you. And listen, they're coming for all of us. Period. That's why we need to group up now. Ball Gates can shove his impossible crap up his whoa. They played in the yard. Sacred, I agree. I just meant for going home to Montana. Orange drink. I'm a junk food addict. Yikes. I remember McDonald's with all the play areas, clowns, circus looks, and supersize options. Today at the OC Board of Supervisors, people opposed the boop, and the right to physically attack people opposed to the boop on the left. Crazy night. I would assume it was night. Some of the best speakers left before speaking. Interesting. I haven't seen anything on that. I mean, we played some of that board stuff from a different day. Yes, Canada, scary things happening here. Tisk tisk, Jason eating Big Macs. Maybe AOC can cook for you. LOL, ha ha ha. We haven't had pizza delivery in 26 years. Oh my goodness. I'm hooked on the McDouble, LOL. Well, I start seeing those, at McDonald's. It's over there too. I ate at the first McDonald's in 1953 in Downey, California. Dang! Scary. I only live across the river from Canada. Scary. Buy seeds and learn urban gardening. We got a Five Guys fan. Drive-through only. Let's face it, once 80% or so get the jab, the international worldwide boop digital boop pass will become law. I ain't doing no pass, man. Ain't happening. Oh, Schnapple. Oh, snap. Man, that's big. I think I'm only going to do about 5 more minutes, so if you really want to get them in, I would suggest you go over to the Rockfin, okay? And you know what to do over at the Rockfin. Want to shout out Occult Priestess, Corinne Wilson. She's got a channel over at the Rockfin as well, okay? Thank you so much for your support over the years. Let's see, and it's now almost been 2 years since we've been back on this channel full time, for sure. Maybe even 2 years now. I think it is about 2 years, 2-year anniversary. The term slave was changed to citizen a long time ago. I like that. Let's see. Wow. Uh-oh. Might have to go all the way up, huh? Yep, we did all that. There's the orange drink stuff. There's Jason. There we go. They all need to be boycotted. I agree. Rockfin. We still don't have 200 thumbs up. Can we get 200 thumbs up? NAA, it'll be BLM fist and don't criticize the CCP. I was done with McDonald's when they came out with the McRib. LOL. Oh no, I always liked the McRib. Yeah, I remember that whole thing. It was really weird. I don't know what to say on that. Dude, being in Arkansas, it would be extremely difficult to travel if domestic vaccine boops became necessary. Yeah, well, it looks like they're trying. That's another thing about this infrastructure program that worries me. Again, I'm all for high-speed trains and ones that would empower the people, but not destroying our highway infrastructure. That would be on purpose. If they're going to start destroying highways, they want to limit your travel. They want to have choke points. I grind premium Angus beef chuck roast into burger at home. I can't eat fast food burgers. I get it. Some of the people on the right want to fight the mandates without any lefties in California. We need to unite and win. Without the left, the right loses. I agree. Head on to the Montegraph channel tonight. Health inspectors found human DNA. What? All right. Well, again, man, I'd have to, we got to watch ourselves with what we say here. And now I hear you can get prions for dessert, post-injectable, a.k.a. mad cow disease. Here come the zombies. No shite. This is a Luciferian's dream while we've been sleeping. Interesting. The left will never unite because they'll never admit they are wrong, again, with this left and right nonsense. Let's see. I've been listening to a lot of Tom MacDonald recently. Great rhymes for the times. I agree. I've been listening to a lot of Tom MacDonald. Grifting on the moral mushrooms. Come on, man. You're never going to survive. Don't worry. I'll feed you. What does that even mean? What the? I don't get what that means. Joints up for Burmis. Thank you. YouTube is a toilet. Exactly. Fearless. Yes. Edit human DNA in McDonald's burgers. What does that mean? I'm subscribed to Rockfin. Thank you. Awesome. Since 90% of liberals tool the vax, or, the first time I've actually said that word. We love you. Make us much possible on Free as Rockfin. I try to. And give us a snail mail address for donations. Interesting. All right. I think I'm going to wrap it up. Make that free Rockfin account. All the links are down below where you can support me. Again, this is important. This goes beyond just Burger King. Your papers, please, for a burger. Your papers, please, for a burger. You can't sit. Again, what about families? What about families, again, that are broken up and the kids don't live with their father? I mean, that's ridiculous. This is crazy. We require each guest to provide photo ID to verify same household address before dining in at the same table. Nope. Nope. And nope. Guys, thanks for joining me.